Is the situation heading to another destination? Yes, and what can be described as the most heart-wrenching news of the day. Several sources report that Mike the Situation Sorrentino might be leaving the Jersey Shore. On July 6th, he apparently ripped off his mic and stormed off the set of the show in Seaside Heights, New Jersey. This, of course, comes just days after fellow cast member Vinny left the show for good. Many are wondering why the Sitch would leave, considering he makes over $1 gajillion an episode. But like 3 other cast members, Sorrentino landed a development deal with MTV to star in his own spin-off. It's called Mike and Greg's Hot Tub Surprise. Hope I didn't spoil anything there. Anyway, let's discuss this in our
lightning round.
Dan, isn't it great how this is all turning out for them?
What, just failing because it's not built on talent?
Yeah.
Oh, why would that happen? I thought this was going to launch those next stars of the future.
Yeah, I do. I still believe in that.
Oh, do you?
I do. I believe in all of them. Kaylee, shouldn't they try to hold on to the magic as long as possible? Because it is magic.
It absolutely is magic. But who are we making stars these days? This is crazy. The Situation's a star. Casey Anthony's next. I'm tired of it.
Are you sick of it?
Greg, I'm sick of it. You're a star, but...
I am a star. I will give you that.
Well played.
Yes, well done. Hey, Charles, I bet you'll remember exactly where you were when you first heard this news, because that's how much it means to
you. Never saw one episode.
Really?
Not one. Although earlier when Obama was trying to explain the job situation, he did mention the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was good or bad, but he did mention it.
That's how you remember. Bill, should you try to replace the Sitch?
Ugh, if only. I'm so disappointed by this. He is the coolest guy in the history of cool.
I know.
And you know he looked awesome when he ripped that off.
Oh, you
but
know
here's
he
the
did.
thing. Here's a little secret about him. Yeah, I know he looked like a badass when he ripped it off, but I don't care how much tape was on that thing. He wasn't taking off any chest hair. It's easy for him. It's like ripping it off an apple.
That body is amazing that he got that so naturally, that body, a natural muscle.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. This is human nature. This is the way I look at it. These guys are given the best thing they've ever had in their lives, and they still make it seem like it's bad. It's like they're walking away from the only thing that they have in their life.
The only 2 guys that made a worse mistake was when Danny Terrio demanded a raise, and then the guys from Power Rangers demanded a raise.
Yes.
You're in a costume, and they quit.
Yeah.
Okay. We need 4 more guys in costumes.
Yeah. If you had a time machine. And this is exactly what I would do if I had a time machine. I would go back to Mike Sorrentino in like 5 years and I'd go, you're going to be making a lot of money and then you're going to quit. I wonder what his expression will be.
Would you like fries with that?
Yes.
I think that would be it.
He'll just be wasted.
Yeah.
He'll be wasted. And he'll be totally overwhelmed that I have a time machine.
And he'll show you his shield.
And you'll be like, why did I waste my time machine on this?
But you know what? I think that the point is that I'll have a time machine. It doesn't really matter what I do. In an interview in the UK this week, actress Gwyneth Paltrow revealed she prefers cocaine over cheddar. While chatting about her cookbook, said Gwen, quote, "I'd rather smoke crack than eat cheese from a can." She truly is a worldly treasure. Dan, isn't comparing something to crack really edgy? Nobody ever does that.
Never. As a below-average person,
yes.
Nothing makes me angrier that, first of all, she's just basically trying to say I'd rather do drugs than eat that.
Yeah.
But with her saying crack, that's a slap to the face of anyone that can't afford good drugs.
Yes, that's true.
If she was like, I would do some China white heroin instead of each other, they're like, yeah, if I had that kind of money, I would too.
Yeah, exactly.
But not crack?
Yeah.
You don't even know where to score it, Gwyneth.
In a way, she insulted like druggy hookers and people who eat cheese out of a can, which are both. Which essentially, well, they don't really eat the cheese as much as wear it. Bill, why is she attacking the cheese industry when she married a guy in Coldplay?
Thank you. He exudes cheese every time he's up there. You're absolutely right. She also insulted me. I'm lactose intolerant. I would love to eat cheese, but I'm forced to smoke crack.
Really?
And so she didn't even give us that option, Greg.
Yeah.
Fie on you.
Charles,
on you.
will this affect the cheese industry, and to what depth?
Well, I got a feeling sales will be a big time. If you got a chance, invest in cheese stocks. But I never seen, what is cheese in a can, guys? I'm sorry, I've never had cheese in a can.
Whatchamacallit? Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're talking
cheese
about?
dip.
Because I was thinking first the free cheese. You know, you get the free cheese? Never mind. Now, the free cheese, with the free cheese, nothing goes better with it than crack. I can tell you that right now.
Every cheesesteak has Cheese Whiz on it, Kayla.
Yeah, no, and that's what it's called, Cheese Whiz, Gwen, not cheese in a can. And I love it. I have it in my refrigerator, late night snacks, squirt a little in. It's good. It's good. Great appetizer.
Great
Yeah.
Boy, I'm beginning to see your private life is a little scary.
Although you tape that in slow motion, we will air it on Red Eye.
Yes. If we do Cheese Whiz with Kaylee, it's going to work. Okay, last topic is 61-year-old Englishman has been sentenced to 10 years. 10 years in jail. There he is, looking old and scary, for attempting to murder his wife with a homemade electric chair after she asked for a divorce. Apparently, he rigged a metal armchair up to an outlet and invited his wife of 18 years into the garage to have a talk. But she got up out of the seat before he could throw the switch. Thank goodness. A struggle ensued, but thankfully she escaped. They put 2 thanks in there just to cover my bases. Dan, here's the story. The reason why this story is interesting is that he went to all this work.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, he planned it out. Anybody who plans this out, I don't know.
How did she not know it was coming? She's like, "You're going back in the garage? What are you working on?" She's
Yes.
like, "A chair, my thinking seat."
Yeah, exactly.
I just love it.
Yeah, it's got a little metal thing there. Yeah, I think really hard thoughts when I
just love the thought of the neighbor hearing the tussle that happened, and all you hear is, "Sit down! No, sit down!"
Charles, could you imagine what kind of discussion they were having in order to get her to sit down? I mean, how do you get somebody to sit in a weird-looking chair?
And it's obvious that she hadn't listened to him in 18 years, so why would she start now with the craziest contraption she's ever seen in her life? He should have used reverse psychology. This is my chair, and I never want you to sit in it. That might have worked.
Kaylee, is he getting off lightly for the 10 years?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I mean, Casey did. But, I mean, there are quicker ways to do this, too. Let's remember, like, you could have just thrown a blow dryer in the bathtub. Like, why are you going to build a chair?
I don't know, Kaylee.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thought. We wouldn't want anybody doing that. Kaylee, apologize to America.
Sorry.
All right. Bill, say something that I don't have to edit.
Kudos to this guy. He is an environmentalist, Greg. Do you have any idea how much more carbon emissions come from a gas-powered chair than electric? This guy is an eco-warrior.
All right. I have to say before we go to break that I condemn this man in this action. You don't have to do this to settle your differences. I just want to put that out there. I know that what I'm saying is a little crazy, but you don't have to build an electric chair if you have differences.
Don't build that at home, kids.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Time for another
you.
break. Did I hear somebody yawn?
Yeah.
Remember to check out the new podcast, Red Eye Podcast. There's a new one every day. To catch them, go to foxnewsradio.com and click on Red Eye. Tonight, we talked about the joys of crowdsourcing.